get it going. So I think I need to do a little bit of menu stuff here. Maybe want to go equip some new pictos. I think I have new pictos. Yeah, look at those pictos. So she's got these mastered, right? And she can actually fit both of them, it looks like. Okay, cool. Enjoy the lurk. Enjoy the call, enjoy the lurk. Enjoy it all. Okay, so this one, healing tints also remove all status. Yeah, that's good to have from the target. So I guess they would have to be the person using the tints, which is going to be Gustav more often right now. Powering attacks gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. What? Is that it's a passive? How does that work? Just your first attack, your first base attack has powerful, I guess? Well, either way, I think I want to put this on Gustav first. So let's put this here. Be good for now. And you are in an interesting spot. She's mastered Burning Shot, so we can replace that one, because I also have the Luminous points for it. So we can swap this out for the Cleansing Tint. Which is another 5. Jeez, okay. Okay, and then these are fine to stay on for now. There's no real reason to memorize those Luminas right now. Oh wait, do we have new weapons as well? This is just upgraded, okay. Cool. Alright, I think that's all I needed to do. Oh, what's that? How do I get over there? There's gotta be a way, right? I want that thing. So like some weird secret path I have to take? Or maybe I can drop down if I go back up there. There's a way for me to drop down onto that kind of raised area. Guess not. It goes out into the overworld, right? I think so. Have I been down here? I think this might have been where I came from. This might have been old. Oh no, wait, hang on. Oh no, here it is. Okay, we got there. Nice. Alright, I think I'm ready to move on out into the overworld. Let's see where we're going next. What's this map look like? The continent. Yeah, that's right, we're looking for Mael. And we need a path through the flying waters. What is this? What are you? What are you? These pictures mean nothing to me. It's like, how am I gonna get across? I'll just walk. There we go. Third time's a charm. Okay, we got a floaty guy. Oh, we got a bunch of health. I want to save some of my AP. Maybe this will be good enough if I just do this. Nope. That sucks.
Get ready.
Ooh, nice.
Ready to evade.
Okay, here we go. Good start on the dodges tonight. Well, it's much too soon.
Storm is coming.
Okay, so we have the green thing, stain, I think is what they're called. You can do another. No, wait, that's. Do I have anything that consumes green? I do. The Ice Lance does, but I need more AP for it. Just do a basic attack, honestly.
I'll do it.
Heck yeah.
Ice, shatter!
Nice. That went pretty well. Took a little bit of damage. Nothing too bad. Getting a lot better at the timing on these guys. These, at least these specific enemies. Which is good.
Well, that will help.
Can't wait till I can actually use those things. So this is not where I came from, right? This is somewhere else? Yeah. It looks like I meant to go over here. Camping. You can access the camp at any time from the continent. Okay.
It's been a long day. We should make camp.
Should
I'm
we?
fine. Let's keep going.
We won't find Mael if we're dead.
We're fine. We've barely taken any damage. Camp later. What's this thing? Oh. Okay. Cool. I'm also still confused about these birds.
I can use that.
What is going on here? It's just this way, right? Yeah, I guess this is the Flying Waters. I see why it's called that now. It's starting to make sense.
We should camp first.
Oh, okay, I have to, huh? Let's camp.
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit? But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face. He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Mael die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the Paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Mael, she's...
Mael swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
I hope I do.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
Okay. Should I play? What do we got? Only the one song? You can rest and converse with your party members, leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. May as well do a rest.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
Say huh? Is there anything else out here? I guess that's it for now. I'm sure this place will start to fill out and we'll have more interactions and things to do around here before too long. Is this anything or is this just... no, okay. Man, this place is nuts. Oh, this is kind of nice. Right in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Hang on. What's that do? Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about how dangerous the Nevrons are, and but how beautiful the continent is. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Those who come after. Gustav heads back. Hey, Caesar 9000. No, your mother. Welcome. Okay, now we can go in here, right? Flying Waters. That's where we want to go. Flying Waters. This place is cool. Is Gustav dying horribly every couple of minutes, like in the Drifter? Not every couple of minutes, but I have died a couple times. And it is kind of, you know, really crazy looking otherworldly
68.
monsters that are killing me.
Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
What about Expedition 69? I think we saw something from them earlier, actually. I think we saw a little bit of a mention of them at one point. I don't think we found their flag yet, or their log. We definitely haven't found their log yet. We'll see what happened with that one. Hard to, to admit their fate, yeah. Is there anything around here? It's just cool looking. Died happy, I bet.
We can use that.
Oh, what's this one? Okay, applies shell when falling below 50%. That does sound good. I need to do more battles with the Pictos that I have, though. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can equip some. Maybe I can do like, because she's got Dodger and Dead Energy both like mastered, and she can equip them both. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. We'll swap Dodger out for the SOS shell. So I think that'll be good for her to have. Oops, that's not the right one. Empowering attack, Dodger. Okay, and then we can go to edit luminance. And then I can just select Dodger and burning shots. Cool. And that should be good for now, I think. Oop. What is going on with this thing? Paint cage. Paint cages contain rare loot. To a locked cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Okay. I can handle that. That looks like one. Oh, look at that whale. That's cool. There's another cage. There. And there.
We can use that.
Ooh, another chroma elixir. That is good. Very nice. I will take it.
Well, that will help.
Yes, it will. I'm surprised we haven't encountered any enemies yet. I'm sure it's about
Wait.
to change. Yeah, here we go.
Everyone. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
Let's see what these guys are all about. Something tells me they're probably weak to lightning. I don't see a weak spot. I think I might just do base attack, get an idea.
A storm is coming.
Alright. I can handle these guys.
Get ready.
Brace yourself.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Got through it though. How appropriate, you fight like a cow. Why isn't this working?
Lightning. Strike.
Yeah, he's been to lightning. Look at that. I've played Pokemon before. I know what's up. What's up here? Anything? Yeah, you. And an item. I want the item. Give me. So I can just go ahead and do these.
A storm is coming.
And I want her to use Electrify, I think, right? Oh no, actually, Thunderfall's the big one. Thunderfall's the big one. And I can... Let's do... Just do a basic attack and then we'll do Thunderfall and see if that's enough.
Ready to obey.
At least that attack doesn't hurt too bad. Like, obviously, if you get hit by all 3 of them, it
Let the
sucks.
ink flow.
But each individual hit's not too bad. I like the music in this area a lot.
Lightning. Strike.
Okay. Let's do the old Lumiere assault. Pretty good.
I'll do it. Danger.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I wasn't ready for that one. So we can just end this real quick. I think if I just do ice. Ice Sand Surrendered. Nice and easy. Okay. These guys aren't so bad.
Nice.
A new Pictos, marking shots. 20% chance to apply mark on free aim shot. Oh. Okay. Let's take a look at Gustav's Pictos. He's in a bit of a weirder spot because I can't fit all of the luminous that I want. Well, I might be able to fit enough though. I can get critical burn, which what does that one do again? Critical chance on burning enemies. Okay, that is good. Augmented attack I can't afford. Let's do... I can swap out critical burn for this new one, marking shots, because I think that'll be good to have. And then I can just remember... where'd it go? Did I not have that mastered yet? I thought I did. Critical burns? I'm not seeing it on here. Oh wait, maybe I have to go here to edit it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that for now. That sounds good. During the battle, the game is a bit too loud. Okay, that's good to know. I'll, wonder if maybe I can just adjust the... audio of the in-game, or in the, like, in-battle music. Music comment. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we'll bump that down to, like, that. Try that out. Thanks for letting me know. Let me know if it sounds better to you on the next battle.
Oh. Be careful.
Whoa, look at this guy. Oh, it's everything? Okay. Well, I can just do this then. I'll just bump this down a little bit, and that should take care of it. Let me know if that works. What happens if I shoot these? Yes! That's what I was hoping for. Nice. Okay, cool. That one put the mark on him. Yeah, I'll bring the battle music. Oh, nice. Okay, I can do that during. I mean, I didn't like kill it completely. I just turned it down some, but it's back up to normal now.
Let the ink flow.
No! Just shoot him. I forgot that it's a flying enemy, so the free aim shots are more effective. It's better if we could hear you during the battle. Good, okay. That is good. What happens if I shoot these outside of battle? Is it like stunned or something? It definitely seems to be the way to go. Then, I mean, yeah, I can just... I can just do that. I'll just shoot them all. And I won't have to do anything. It'll be great.
We can use that.
We'll just do a nice, quick, easy ice lance. I think that should do it. Oh, not quite. Okay. Nice and easy. These water guys are nothing. No problem.
Interesting.
Is there more of them this time? Okay. Alright, I probably won't be able to kill them all in my first turn this time. Never mind! It was even easier when there's more of them. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Oh, I know. This game is gonna come back and hurt me hard soon. It's gonna, like, the next boss is probably gonna mess me up. I'm just enjoying it while I can afford it. While I can afford the overconfidence.
Over there. A hut.
This is cool.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's inside, but I know it's awesome. Look at this place. Thalassophobia warning, I guess, everybody. What you got for me?
Nice.
Chroma! Oh, nice. Here we go. There's 59. Okay. Got some points. 6 points available. Did I level up twice? I guess I did. Awesome. Okay, well, let's just, heck. Let's go a little wild. Game is such a tease. I'm sure we'll see something from them at some point. Yeah, I mean, that looks really good to me. And for Luna, I'm just gonna up the luck a little bit more. Yeah, they're tiptoeing around the elephant in the room. They know what everyone's asking, and they're not answering yet. I guess I might as well up defense while... Just do one in vitality for now, and one in might. That's good enough for now. Skills. Do I have enough points for skills now? Yes. Okay. So I got him marking shot. I don't think I've used it once yet. From fire deals mass or medium single target damage 3 hits, uses a weapon's element, and heals yourself if it burns. If the target burns. So that's pretty good. Shatter deals highlighting damage to all enemies. 1 hit can break whatever that is. If target is broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Since my weapon doesn't have an element right now, and it definitely doesn't have fire, I'm not going to be able to get the healing benefit from this for now. I think what I'll do is just hang on to the skill points, and I might save up for Shatter, or maybe later I'll have a weapon that makes sense to use this with, and at that point that's when I'll unlock it, I think. For you, you've got 3 points. Last time I did the Earth Rising, which has been a good one. I've liked Earth Rising. Thermal Transfer deals low single target ice damage, 2 hits, gains 4 AP if the target is burning. Oh. That's interesting. So I can light them up with Immolation, which I can do first turn, I think, no matter what, right? It's only 2 AP. So I can light them up with Immolation, and then I can use the next 2 AP on the next turn to do some ice damage, gain those 4 AP back that I spent doing those. And then if I if I somehow happen to have 2 green, whatever those are called, stains, then I just get to go again, which is kind of insane. That sounds like a pretty fun ability. Wild, this one would be good too. Medium fire damage to all enemies, and it applies 3 burn. Oh, I just realized this applies more burn if the target is marked. Okay. It's a good reason to start trying to get more people marked. What's this one? Deals medium single, whoops. Medium single target, come on. Medium single target earth damage, 2 hits. Can break that. Consumes lightning, ice, and fire stains for greatly increased damage. Interesting. I think I want to go with thermal transfer for now. That sounds like it has some fun potential. And then obviously I'll hang on to, well, yeah, no, I'll just hang on to this extra skill point. Use it for something later. Nice. Rolling now.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
Yeah. Like, hey, look, a door! It's like the biggest, most obvious, gaudy looking door in the world. Oh. Oh, mysterious figure. Another death, yep. Chalk it up. Add another tally. Died to the mimic door.
Where are we?
God, imagine that. You open a door and it just
This
eats
is-
you. No matter. Why is there another flag in here? Just use the one outside. I'm good. I'll take the extra save, I guess. Okay, we've got a couple of doors. That one's locked. This one's probably also locked. Yep. This place is cool. I know I keep saying that, but it keeps being true. One of these doors is going to be open, dang it. There's one that's open. This looks like progress. I'm going to come back in a second. Just want to take a quick look around. I'm sure it's just going to be lots of locked doors and empty hallways, but it won't hurt to take a look. Especially since we're just in Art Deco the house, apparently. Look at this place. Is that something? No, just flowers. god, this is so just unbelievably gaudy and baroque. It's like, it's making me a little sick. What do we have here? Okay, nothing. I'm sure there's some way to open that. Can I turn this again? No. It's gotta be like another hidden switch or a lever or something somewhere around here. Can I play the piano? Can I play the piano? Yeah. Oh, nice. It actually plays the song. That's funny. Oh, I started doing it at the wrong time. That's fun. I enjoy it when games have little playable instruments in them, even when they're as simple as that one. Piano percent, yeah. That's why also, like, even though I, like to hate on the banjo and curse, I also kind of like the banjo, because it's a pretty neat little thing that they did there. It's just awkward in the context of a speed run.
My hair?
Gustav? Are you real?
I think so.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't.
What do you mean? Look at you. Of course you
Sorry.
do.
I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you, and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
He's been helping you,
What
huh?
is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
You don't say.
The chroma around him. It's
Hey, you old badger.
it's quite different from the Nevrons.
Can you get a short recap? I'll catch you up after this cutscene. Sure, it's fine. Yeah, what on earth is that? Oh, we're at Mael now. Cool. Okay, so, let's see. Did you see the first Clair Obscur stream, Yield Badger? I can't remember if you were there. You saw the first one? Okay. Pretty much, as the first one ended, I think we landed on the continent, and then everything just went to hell. Everyone pretty much got murdered and splattered all over the place. We pretty much spent the last session just kind of, escaping and recovering that whole situation. with Gustav and Luna, and then we found out there was like someone left a message. Someone not from the expedition left a message saying that they had Mael here in this place where we've just found her, and so we went to go help her, and that's pretty much it. All the people got smashed. Yes, got Luna's a second party member. That was in the first one. Okay, yeah. So you're pretty much caught up now. Luna and Gustav ran away, tried to figure out who all was still alive, found a lead for Mael, and now we're here trying to save Mael. Do I need to like level her up and stuff? She's level 5 already. Can I give her any pictos? I can give her at least these basic ones that everyone else has equipped already as well. Do you have a fun run animation? No, not really. It's just regular running. In Shui, we were hinted at least twice about Expedition 69, but yeah, no trace of the fated Expedition 69 so far.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
There's that guy. Let's go talk to him, I guess. Oh. The curator.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Wait, so you can understand it?
Alright, alright. But this time I have backup.
We can jump now. Okay, we attacks that mounts with a jump flare, which is that symbol. Must be jumped. Okay. Can't be parried or dodged. Must be jumped. A jump counter. After a jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack. Okay, cool. No, that's cool. Let's do... We could do a marking shot. Yeah, let's do marking shot.
Take him down.
Nice. And that means that I think immolation is better now? Yeah.
Feel the burn.
Yes.
Now what do you do, Mael? Yeah, nice of him to wait until we shuffle around our skills. Yeah. I appreciate the patience of our enemies in this game. So Mael's skills change her battle stance. She's got a defensive stance, takes less damage, and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage. Virtuose stance deals a lot more damage. Okay. Switching to a new stance also provides Mael with 1 AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skill's effects. Interesting. Offensive switch. Mael's starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and perse. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly. Offensive switch switches, yeah. So offensive stance, spark, and perse switches her to defense. Offensive switch switches to, yeah, you already said that. Oh no, you're telling me to. Okay. Weird. We'll go offensive then. Cool. Oh, that's a lot of burn damage. Nice. Defenseless is a debuff that increases 25% the damage received by the character. Oh, that's a jumper, huh? Alright. I missed the jump symbol. Okay, we've got some AP still. I can try to build up the overcharge. So it's powerful. Applies to 1 to 3 allies. That's right. Okay, so I could do powerful. But then... Oh, then it also does charge. Yeah, let's do powerful.
Let us stain them.
Cool. So we've got the 1 fire stain, but no AP really is the problem. Oh, but right, I can do the thermal transfer. Let's do that. Thermal transfer is the way to go. Cool. One to 3 allies since that 1 more party member. That's what I'm thinking as well. And there's also, we have like a Baldur's Gate 3 style camp. I know that's not the first game to do that. I know like Dragon Age and games like that have done that before. Which makes me think that there might be even more party members that we can like swap out. So I'm looking forward to see how many people we get and how they all play together. Because so far, all 3 of the characters that we've gotten to use have been very unique, which is very cool. So when she's in offensive stance, she deals more damage, but also takes more. At the end of the turn, Mael will revert back to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Okay. Cast a skill that switches to defensive. In offensive stance, Spark has additional effects. Okay. It applies more burn stacks to its target, increasing the burn damage. Cool. After casting Spark, Mael will switch to defensive. Nice, okay, I see. That's a cool combo.
Flames on me.
Nice. Okay, Mael's gonna be fun, I think. Baldur's Gate style camp is only when yeah, the Mithara's in it. Yeah, that's fair.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today.
What? Mael saying no to more
Come
fighting?
with us if you like.
It's not the Mael I know.
If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Curator has left. Perhaps he will join you at camp. We'll see, I guess. We don't need to rest because we're already all topped up. But I'm sure Mael's got points, right? Oh, and these guys leveled up as well. Heck yeah. NPCs at camp or a new party member? I'm guessing NPC, but who knows, honestly. We'll see. We'll just do 1, 2, 3. Hey, she's got 15 points, okay. Vitality is good. We'll give her like a bunch of that. Might is also good. And agility, in my estimation, is good. So we'll do that. Maybe something like this. I think that's probably fine. Up the defense, up the agility, up the might. Why not? Okay, still saving for you. I think you are also still likely to be saving. Well, I mean, I could go Rock Slide or Wildfire, which both look kind of good. Medium single target earth damage breaks that star thing. Medium fire damage to all enemies. It's cool. What's this one? Consumes all stains to deal high elemental damage to the target. Can break star if 4 stains are consumed. This is high elemental damage. Like, which element? Does it depend on which stains I have? I don't know. I think I'll leave that one alone for now. Deals low single target fire damage, 1 hit. Target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. That's cool. Swift stride deals low physical damage, switches to virtuoso stance. Okay, if they're burning. I think I'm just gonna do a quick, like, 1-2 here. Wait. Yeah, we'll do 1-2 like that. I think that'll be good. Alright, just so everyone's aware, there's an ad coming in about a minute. So actually what I'm gonna do is we'll take this opportunity to have a small break. Throw it over to the burb. Put on some more music. Here. I'll put on a very specific song. There you go. I'll be right back. We'll run this ad and then we'll keep it going. Hang tight.
Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. I put them in my hand and I eat them just like that. I put them in my ears and in my shoes. I put them in my pants and I do a little dance. It always seems to take away my blues. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Potatoes love, my gravy love. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas. Tomatoes and potatoes and my peas.
Alright, I'm back now. Let's bring it over back to Clair Obscur. Maybe whichever element it's weak to. That'd be good. That would be good if that's what that was. Break sounds like an interesting debuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to see how some of these abilities play together. Who's the Shadowheart voice? Oh gosh, I can't remember. It honestly, it might have just been some like NPC that we saw back in Lumiere. I can't remember if it's one of the main characters or not. Need to find a way to run Neverhood again. Neverhood's so good, right? I love the Neverhood. It's a crazy, crazy game. It's not for everybody, but it is special. I think it's worth trying for everyone. Oh, you're trying to run it on Linux too. Yeah. I know a few people who have played it fairly recently on Windows, but I'm not sure that I know anyone who's got it going on Linux. I'm sure it's possible. Just may be kind of a pain. Great game though. Amazing soundtrack. Like I think it's legitimately a really underrated soundtrack. And that's probably because that kind of, or a lot of that like kind of Americana, bluesy, folksy, but also kind of with a goofy twist. That's like exactly my thing. So it's perfect for me. Oh shoot. Yeah, thanks for calling that out, Caesar. Thankfully
Manor
we didn't
maybe
miss
learn
anything.
something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the Indigo tree.
Noko's usually here. I wonder where.
Is that a Jestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. We don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Jestrels.
Well, that's the nicest thing that's happened all game. It's like the only thing that's happened to this game that actually has made me smile. Gestural merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. That sounds cool. So you got a lot of stuff to work with Linux. Yeah, sometimes with black magic, yeah. Wine, sure, wine's the big one, right? It does not like you. That's unfortunate. Steam with their Proton as a lifesaver. Yeah, I've heard Steam has actually done a lot to improve the state of gaming on Linux, which is cool to see. I mean, it's obviously in their interest, you know, to do that, but I think it's a good thing no matter what. Been using Mint as your main boot. I used Mint for a while. Yeah, Mint's pretty good. Yeah, Mint's nice because it's like pretty close to what you're used to if you're, you know, a Windows user. But it has a lot of those kind of like built-in niceties that other distros don't have, while still being, you know, Linux. That's true. They did make a Steam console. I honestly, you know, didn't even really think about it, but yeah, that's totally true. Want to trade for my fabulous wares? Luckily for you, us merchants accept chroma. Good, I think this is the first use for chroma that I found. Fight the merchant. Let's do it. Let's fight the merchant. I want to fight the merchant. I love that that's an option. That's so cool. Oh, you only get to pick one. It's not the whole party. Dang. Okay, well, I think Gustav is probably my most balanced. We'll go with him. This is a jam. What do we got? Can I shoot your light? No? Just do a good old-fashioned Lumiere assault. That did not do very much. It grows bigger. Oh, it's a lot bigger. Let's do... Oh man, thought I was gonna still have enough AP to do powerful for some reason. Let's grab some AP. Oh my god! I can't believe I actually dodged that perfectly. That's funny. I was not prepared for that. So I can, if I do powerful, it'll give me some charge. Also eat 3 AP. I mean, I think Lumiere Assault just makes more sense, honestly. I think that guarantees us the overcharge, like that. Ooh, he got me. That did not hurt at all. Okay. Nope, not powerful. I want... Oh, but it needs a freaking AP. Ah, got me again. What a wimp this Noko guy is, though. What is this? He's not doing anything to me. I don't even know if I want his secret stock.
What those will come after?
The song was cool though. You've proven yourself worthy warriors. I've got something special you might be interested in. What do you got? Exposing it. Oh, with a Pictos. Okay. Yeah. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. I'll take that. And then I'll also just go ahead and take 3 of these. Still need to find a way to use them, but once I do, you best believe I'll be in business. Okay, how are we doing Pictos-wise? Starting to get to be a lot of them. Okay, so you've got Critical Burn and Dodger memorized. Cleansing Tint should probably be memorized, but that's a 5-point thing. Oh, okay, that's a good way to switch between those. Nice. It's actually really cool. I guess she's okay. She's already mastered these. So let's get her to remember some of these Luminous. Oh gosh. Cheap viewers. Get out of here. Get the heck out of here with that garbage. Only expensive viewers for me, please. Oh wait, does she have a weapon? Or she had, like, another weapon? Just the one, okay. Yeah. So this one I just picked up, exposing attack. It seems like it could be really good for her. I feel like I would probably want it either on her or on Gustav. So I think what I'll do is I'll have her memorize Dodger, because Dodger's a good one to have, and it's so few points. Does she even have a free aim shot? I haven't even tried with her yet. So burning shots may be a complete waste for her, honestly. Let's swap out Dodger for SOS. Well, it's already equipped. We'll swap it out for that, and then I will have her memorize Dodger. Wait, can I also have her... Wait a second. Oh, anyone in the party can do that? Oh, well that makes things better. Boo Dodgers. Yes, boo Dodgers. Gorg, why did you ban Guadalajara? How did that happen? I just, like, how did that even occur? I apologize, Guadalajara. We meant no offense, I promise. Okay, so where are we off to now exactly? What are we doing? What is this? I think we're heading out to the overworld no matter
These
what.
dead
pretty much
Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion. Guess we found 68's boat.
You managed to abandon the
There's
entire
a
city. That's what I'm
path
saying. It's like, oh gosh.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
I apologize to the city of Guadalajara. Did not mean to. These guys got little weak spots. Okay. Thought you copied the bot's name, but it did not, so it pasted the last thing you copied, which happened to be Guadalajara. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. No further questions. Let's not put powerless on both of them. If I shoot the other one, will it put another stack of powerless on both of them, or will that be a waste of a shot? I guess there's only one way to find out. I don't see any indicator that there's another stack, so that might have been a waste. It did mark this guy though, so that's not a complete waste. You tune into this game every couple of minutes and you have no idea what's going on. Yeah, it's there's a lot to keep up with, that's for sure. I mean, I'm still very much in the what in the hell is going on phase of, the story, so I'm not too far off of the page that you're on. At least you didn't ban hot single ladies. Whew. Thank God for that. Let's see, do I think Earthrising kills them here? Let's try it. No, it's probably not going to kill them, but it will be fun. Ooh, okay. Killed them even less than I expected it to. Ooh. Sorry, I wasn't expecting the song to do that. Powerless is a debuff that reduces the character's damage by 20%. Dude, I'm getting it now.
Ready to parry.
Ah, I didn't get the second one. Felt good about it. I mean... Oh, come on. I was hoping to just spend 1 AP on killing that guy. How much HP does he have left? We'll just do a little marking shot.
Take them down.
A storm is coming.
Oh, it's weak to lightning, that's right. Well, doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, new weapon for Mael. Let's check it out. So this one, it's obviously more powerful and it's elemental. Wait, am I crazy or is this... Okay, it's not. So that would be good. Oh, did she ever level this up to... No, this is still level 2. Oh, right, I need to like do something in the camp to upgrade it to level 3. I think. I need to use like one of those items, but I still don't know how to... exactly how to do that yet. I mean, this seems like it's probably just better. So we'll go there. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, no. Dang it. I don't think I got the first strike. I did not.
Gustav, don't die.
Oh, just one? Pop. Let's just do a nice... Okay, that's kind of underwhelming. I don't know how y'all are so confused. The plot is super easy to follow. Edward Cullen, Batman, is trying to stop Frida Kahlo from killing all the French people with their band of goofy guys. At least that's what I got. I skipped all the cinematics though. I mean, honestly, you're not that far off. That's a pretty good summary of where we're at so far. We're searching for Expedition 69. We were always one step behind. That's what you understood. Also true. It's also correct. So I want to... The idea is that I want to start an enemy burning, and then the next turn I want to use Swift Stride to enter the big damage state. Right? That's the idea. So I want to use Spark. Those both cost 3 AP, which is kind of rough. New Spark though.
On me.
Get ready.
Dang it! Just kind of attack this guy. Oh, I should have done the Lumiere thing, but that's okay. I can end this right here with a little bit of Thunderfall. Thunderfall will do it.
Lightning strike.
Nice. Thought people turned into flowers because of magical calendar lady says so. That is also true. None of you are incorrect. These are all valid interpretations. Doing a proper playthrough, not running around with feet lady. What, you mean Luna? But like her animation's so fun. She floats. No one else floats. That's so cool.
So they have intelligence.
How do you not like the floaty? Hovering around, yeah. They just sprouted. Maybe there's some connection there. Oh, oh. We're fighting now. I maybe should have healed. No, I mean, the others aren't hurt that badly. What are we dealing with? We got you and you. You got two of those armors. Got a weak spot that I just really want to shoot. Yeah, that's fun. Folks with folks with feet fetishes. The chat's being really weird right now. Hang on. Folks with feet fetishes have taken so much from us as a people. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that, but actually no, maybe I do. I think I maybe see what you're saying. I mean, the reason Dark Souls characters have so many characters without shoes is Hidetaka Miyazaki is fully admitted to a foot fetish. I mean, you know, it's like, isn't that also true for Tarantino? Isn't that like a big thing? Very fun for very special people. For me, it looks strange and at least unpractical. Oh yeah, no, like I noticed that as soon as they introduced her as a character, I was like, are you barefoot? That's gonna be a problem. And like we were in a spot earlier where like she was just like stepping on and over dead bodies, and I was like, you've gotta be regretting that choice at this point, right? Yeah, no, I don't feel any way about it, like either way. I think it's kind of funny, if anything, but I just like the floating animation. I just think that's fun. Yeah, I wouldn't want open-toed shoes here. Like, yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's kill some scary monsters. I'm debating between... Actually, we'll do powerful. I think powerful's the way to go. And then for you... we do immolation on the big guy. And then let's do offensive switch. Do it on him. Ah, man, I was too early on the parry that time. I feel like I have to heal my L here. I don't think it makes much sense for me to do anything else in between either. So let's just do small healing tint. L. Miyazaki just recently admitted to self-censoring barefoot characters in Elden Ring out of fear of getting mocked further by Western players. For millennia, one of the bosses in the game, he went as far as to only dress her feet in armor. If you want to see it as bare as possible, floating is the way to do it. That's fair. No, that's totally valid. Or at least give them open-toed sandals, you know? Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. It seems insane. And I guess the explanation is that, like, she's, you know, magic, you know, so maybe she's like an elemental person, so maybe she needs like the connection with the ground to do her like earth bending, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. You only got harassed 4 times by feet people? One was IRL and... Oh, wow. That's strange. Fortunately, I've never experienced that. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Let's see here. What do I want to do now? We got the immolation, so I want to do thermal transfer, right? That's the idea. Dude's got some health. Okay, so I think... Okay, so the idea is if I have 7 AP, I can go from offensive to virtuose and do a bunch of damage, especially if they're marked. Ooh! So what I could do is just do basic attack here. That keeps the stance up. Oh, that moves to defensive. I don't know if that changes things. Dang it.
Take cover.
Ooh. Ouch. Oh no, let's skip his turn or something? That really sucks, because I wanted to put Mark on to make Mael's attack better. Shoot. This is the part of the game you don't like. Some outfits look like fan service, and the graphics are realistic, makes you deeply uncomfortable. I get that, yeah. Either go all the way Bayonetta style, or don't do it at all. Yeah, I can understand that. I think there's a little bit of room for kind of, you know, artistic liberty in that. You also have to consider that this takes place in a world where Paris has been picked up and yeeted into the Atlantic Ocean, basically. And magic exists and rocks are floating everywhere. So I can understand, like, you know, styles and things being a little bit different from what we would normally expect, especially when you're talking about, like, a magic user specifically. Like, if we look at Gustav and Mael, they're pretty reasonably dressed for their job. And I feel like the only reason that Luna is different is because she's a weird magic lady. If that's the worst you deal with, you're doing well. That's a good perspective to have. I respect that. Okay, so the thermal, we can still do that. That would give us over the max AP. Could also do Thunderfall, which is likely to do a bunch of damage. And I have the... Oh yeah, we're doing Thunderfall. That's absolutely the play.
Lightning strike!
Let's
Yeah.
spill some ink.
That was definitely what I wanted to do, for sure. Okay, so I think we can now go into this one. That still did a bunch of damage, wow. Wait, what do you mean stanceless? I was supposed to put her in the, virtuose stance, I thought. I must have misunderstood how that is supposed to go. Oh well. Let's build up the overcharge, I guess. Or I could do Mark, although that probably wouldn't help that much for Mael until next round. Although I do want to be able to do it. It's 2 AP, so Lumiere Assault's not gonna... It's gonna take away some of my AP. I could just do a basic attack. We'll do that, I guess. Oh, that did a lot more than I expected. Very nice. I'll just do Thunderfall again, I guess. Very nice. Ooh, new sword. That looks cool. I think for magic lightning rod motif, you can see her having like weird stuff attached to her ankles. Yeah, true. Which would make it more hard for her to walk normal. Yeah, actually, that would make sense. I could see that. Just go full Genshin with the degree, with the designs, and have the clothes defy gravity with a bunch of pointy stuff. Yeah, there you go. Also, an approach they could have taken. So much else floats. Yeah, there's clearly something off with the gravity here. Let's take a look at that weapon we just picked up. I think that was a Gustav weapon. Yes, the Cruel Ram. It's got an ice element on it. It's got a power of 100. Scales with defense C and luck D. Okay, let's do it. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's a great weapon. Look at this. Can I rotate my guy? No? Okay, well, I like it. I like it a lot. Have you seen the gravity of the situation? You make a good point. You make a good point. I can fit in a few more of these now. Yeah, I want the burning shots one because I do use his free aim shots a lot. So we'll do that for now. For her, she's got 5 free points. Oh, this is very strong for her. We want that, absolutely. Because she both applies burning and does critical damage a good amount. Are those swords dripping? Are they? Let's see. I hope so. Yeah. They are. It's a good touch. I love that. The proper way to word it is, those swords are pretty good drip. Yes. Hello, my fellow youth. Is this the right way? I don't know. We'll find out. This feels... Okay, is there anything deeper? Oh, no, wait. I think that might have been it. Where did you cop that drip, fellow youth? Okay, here we go. Hey, Caesar, how do you like this one? Expedition 68. The constant changing of weapons has made me, balance out my stats a little bit more than I was actually planning to initially. Okay, yeah, we'll throw some points into might, because that's good. I feel like I should just always put 1 in vitality. It's kind of like Dark Souls, where it's like, it's just good to have a bunch of HP, I feel like I should put in some luck. I've completely neglected his luck, because I don't really use him to deal major damage. I mean, I do, but, like, not in that way. He's a more, like, high baseline damage kind of character for me right now. We'll go defense, because I also like him being tanky and his weapon scales with it now. And luck again, why not? Why not? And I feel like I probably should dump a good amount of points into luck for Mael as well. Just because she seems to be the kind of character that would do well with that in a similar way. Okay. Then might, sure, agility. Yeah, having her on high agility would be pretty good. We'll do another one on luck. Why not? Okay, Luna for the last one. I want to keep bumping the luck for her. And I'll up agility on this one. Oh, we have fast travel. I just saw that. That's nice. Okay, at 4 points. So, yeah, uses weapons element. But the element on my weapon is ice, not fire, so I would not be getting this heals self by 20% effect. So it seems like kind of a waste of skill points for right now, so I'll just keep hanging on to them for Gustav. And for Mael, she's got 2 points. This one did sound good. Applies shell, reducing damage taken to up to 3 allies for 3 turns. That does sound very strong. What are these other abilities? Applies defenseless to all enemies, reapplies current stance, and gives 2 to 4 AP. Ooh! I like Mezzo Forte. I like the sound of that. Rain of Fire deals medium single target fire damage, 2 hit times. Applies 3 burns per hit. So that's a total of 6 burn. Why did that go all the way over there? Yeah, applies 3 burn per hit. Defensive stance applies 2 more burn per hit. So if you're in defensive stance when you use Rain of Fire, you apply 10 burn. Which is crazy. I mean, most fights that I've had haven't lasted 10 turns. I'm very tempted to take guard up here, because that does seem just really solid. And it'll open up a few more options as well. Deals high single target physical damage 3 times. If in virtuoso stance, stays in virtuoso stance. That would be really good. Yeah, I'm going to grab guard up. And then it's very likely that I get Fleurette Fury next. Engagement sounds nice for use with Luna. Don't forget burn does more damage the more it stacks. Oh, that's a good point. Actually, good. That's a good shout. I'd forgotten about that, to be honest with you. Yeah, so stacking it on 10 times would be incredibly strong. And if I stack it on 10 times, that also means that she's in a defensive stance, which means that she's, you know, safer from damage in general. So that's just an added benefit. That's right, it makes them weak to fire. So you go, yeah. So this is 2 AP. This one, Rain of Fire is 5 AP. So you're not likely to be able to immediately go Degagement and then Rain of Fire on the next turn. At least not without some shenanigans that I don't have access to yet. But like, I think one of these, I thought one of them, oh, this one, okay, gives you AP. And it reapplies the current stance. I really like that ability, honestly. It's pretty strong. Yeah, it seems like Mael is going to have some really fun combo potential. I love this mixture of mechanics. It's very Final Fantasy X. In like, okay, each of these characters has a very specific thing that they do in a very specific like mini game. You have to play with them to get the most out of their kit, and then you know mix that in with all of the other party members at the same time, and you get some really interesting dynamic fights. I'm a big fan of the direction this is going in. Let's see, for Luna... This one seemed good. Yeah. So if you have lightning, ice, and fire, greatly increased damage sounds really nice. But also, I don't know how often it is I end up with all of those stains, you know? And different builds depending on what you want. Exactly. Yes. Like you can customize it on top of all of that. It's got to be like impossible to balance. Like if you're designing this game or a game like this, it's got to be so difficult to build it in such a way that it's not completely broken in some way. All right, so I'm tempted to take Wildfire. Mayhem also sounded really fun. Elemental Trick deals low single target ice, fire, lightning, and earth damage. 4 hits, so I imagine it's like in rapid succession: ice, fire, lightning, earth. Critical hits generate the corresponding stain. Oh, wow, that's cool. And since I have her crit chance pretty high, you know, relative to the rest of the party, that might be how you generate a lot of those stains. Breaking the game is half the fun. That's absolutely true. I think that is part of it, actually, is they do want you to be able to break it, right? Because once you get those crazy numbers showing up on the screen and that dopamine starts running, that's a lot of the fun of these kinds of games. So maybe they intentionally design it in such a way that it can be broken, you know, if you do things the right way. So what I'm thinking right now is I might save up for 4, because I like the idea of Mayhem, and then I also really like the idea of the Elemental Trick, because I feel like that'll really get me kind of, you know, using the stains a lot and cycling them out. And if I keep doubling down on crit chance for Luna, I think that's going to be good. Yeah, so let's do that. I'll save for 1 more skill point for Luna, and then I'll go for Mayhem, and then we'll probably go for Elemental Trick after that. Do a little rest. For some people it doesn't work, because combat is when Luna puts her feet into the ground. Yeah, no, some people get really disappointed, I guess, when the combat starts. But you know, if that's a problem for you, then you should probably be doing something else.
An advantage.
Staggering attack, 50% increased break damage on base attack. Interesting. I don't know how crucial that is right now. I need to find a way to use this stupid item to get more Lumina points. I've been trying to find out how to use these colors of Lumina, and I can't figure it out. And I've got 17 of them, which is 17 Lumina points that I'm missing out on of just like passive abilities that I could have. It's kind of driving me crazy at this point. When that happens, you just have to put your foot down. It's once he gets out of this area is when I can use those. Okay. I'll keep playing then, I guess.
Well, that will help.
Oh! Oh, brother! Oh man, those weapons look really nice in combat too. See, even more Final Fantasy X vibes. Look at that sword. It looks like Tidus's ultimate weapon, kinda. This game is literally Final Fantasy X, the 2025 remaster. And I'm so here for it. Let's start with these. Gotta applied Mark twice, that's funny. I assume not 2 stacks of Mark, it just kept having Mark. Do I want to attack him or do I want to attack him? I'll attack you and I'll save the Mark for a stronger ability. Such as this immolation.
Feel the burn.
On guard.
Let's see. So this will put me. I'm just trying to figure out the actual path that I want to take here, because the idea is that you want to end up in virtuose stance, right? Oh, I can do that right now. I can use Swift Stride because I used Immolate on this guy. Yeah. So it won't do much damage, but it'll put me in virtuose and it'll give me some AP.
I'll do it.
No, okay, it didn't give me AP. I was confused by the word recover there. Anga, touche. That is so cliche. Dang it. I don't want to leave this area. I love the atmosphere. I love the music. This is so cool. Let's do the mirror soul. I'd like to see this sword fight on instant replay. Oh yeah, I did want to see how this works with her. Okay, well, fair enough. It just works the same. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so she's in Virtuose. And this is highlighted, which makes me think I should use it. Spark. Low fire damage, applies 3 burn. Oh, and if I'm in this... Oh no, that's if I'm in offense. It applies 2 more burn. Oh, but I can use per se to do some damage. And this, I guess, normally costs more AP, but since I'm in Virtuous, it only costs 2 AP. I could also do... yeah, we'll do per se. That seems to be the way to go. Oh my god! Yes, it does. Holy! You're gonna launch the game and hope your computer doesn't crash. Okay, enjoy the lurk. Yeah, you gotta keep up. We don't want anyone getting spoiled here that doesn't want to be spoiled on this game. It is something else, man, I tell you what. It really does feel like they figured, you know, they just took everything that we've learned about what makes JRPGs fun over the last like 30, 40 years, and they like put it into this game. Like it seems like they just figured it out. What do we have here? 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked enemy, I think is what that said. Yes, we've got staggering attack, which is the 15% increased break damage on base attack, which I don't think is amazing, unless I'm misunderstanding what break damage is. And the rewarding mark is 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. Yeah, oh, that's really good. And we would want that on Luna, probably. Let's see. What can I... Does she have this one? What Luminas do you have, like, memorized? Critical burn, burning shots, and dodger. Do I care? I mean, SOS Shell is really good. It hasn't come into play yet, for what it's worth. She's had dead energy on forever, which I do think is probably pretty good for her. And once I get the ability to up the luminous points, I think that'll be fine. But I think for now I could swap it out. I think I can put the rewarding mask or rewarding mark on her for now. I think that's a good way to do it for the moment. Wait, are we hurt? No, we're good. Totally fine. Feet call is irresistible. Anything else cool in here? This is where I found that, or can I get up here? That looks like something. This is something.
Nice.
I do kind of wish this game gave you a mini-map, like a Final Fantasy game would. Oh, what's going on down here? Just to make things easier to, you know, make sure I'm not missing anything. But also, like, I kind of get it. It's more immersive if you can just explore the place yourself. Did we see the 69 flag? Not yet. Still looking. What is going on down here? So we have another one of those cages, which means a rare item. We gotta pop open its 3 locks. Yeah. So 3 of the big guys. This one might be a little tough, honestly. In fact, here. We've got an ad starting up in a couple of minutes, so I'll take this as an opportunity to take another small break while I mentally prepare to deal with this fight that is about to happen. So let's go over here. Won't be gone long. Let's put the music back on. Alright. Hang tight and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. That break should be over. Let's bring it on back in. Turning off the tunes. Switching the screen. Okay, so we got three of the big fellas. They all got 2 armors on them, which I don't love. Does mean we're gonna have to play this differently, for sure. You see, he doesn't really have any real way to affect multiple enemies. I mean, I can like pop one of these shields on each of them and then do a basic attack. I suppose that's not a terrible idea. No, like, do I basic the marked guy? Or do I save the mark for someone else? I think I saved the mark for someone else.
A storm is coming.
And then immolate, I suppose. Yeah, we can do like the immolate thermal transfer. And then we can potentially do a thunderfall. Blood Island is the place where you will die. No way. I love that in the speedrun, we, like, when we're having that conversation with the voodoo lady, like, our response to her, like, to her, like, call to action to go save Elaine is to we just say, no, I'm not doing that, are you kidding me? Screw that! And then you go do it anyway, obviously, but it's just kind of funny that in the speedrun, the fastest thing to do is to decline the call to action. Earth Rising. Well, I really want to build up the Thunderfall, right? I want to be doing a lot of Thunderfall to these guys because they're weak to it and I'm going to need the big damage to multiple people. So we want some more AP. So the idea was potentially immolation into thermal transfer. That still puts me 1 AP down from Thunderfall. I could do a basic and then those things. Which, I mean, maybe that's the play. Like, I just don't think Earth Rising is the thing to do right now, even though there's 3 enemies. I think I'm just gonna go basic.
Finesse and grace.
And then for Mael, we will... We'll do... Swift Stride onto... Well, so that kind of makes me want to use some AP first, because it regains up to 2 AP. It doesn't give you 2 AP. So it kind of incentivizes you to use a little bit. But then you also, it costs 3 to use, so you need 5 AP to make that work. Honestly, I might guard up. Because we're going to be taking a bunch of damage, potentially, from these guys. Of course, we do have the mark on that one guy still. I think Luna is the one that has the mark thing that we can take advantage of. Not if you dodgeball, exactly, yeah. That's why I said potentially. Yeah, I mean, ideally we don't take any damage. I'll just go offensive switch here. We'll... Oh, I had the right idea, I just did it at the wrong time.
Take cover.
Oh my god.
A storm is coming.
Okay. Do we do Thunderfall? We can. Thunderfall it is.
Lightning strike.
Not great because they had a bunch of their shields recovered, which sucks. Played Dark Souls with Dex or Vitality Endurance build. Yeah, screw Barry. Man, I get that. I'm so there with you. Dex builds are so fun. I tend to have the most fun though playing like an Intelligence or a Faith build. Or with Pyromancy. I really like the casting in those games. It's just a lot of fun, lots of variety. But Dex build is so fun to just roll around and do crazy amounts of damage to people through backstabs and stuff. Dex bow build. Wow. yeah, you can cheese most of the bosses. I know in Dark Souls 1, you can completely cheese like the final DLC box, what is his name is, Manus, I think. If you have a good build for it, you can just murder him outside of his own, like outside of the boss arena by shooting him with arrows through like a hole in the ground, which is hilarious. Manus, yeah, that's the one, yeah. Manus is cheesable? Yes. Yeah, if you've got a build that can shoot, then yeah, it's very cheesable. Me, I did not have that build, but honestly, I found Manus to be easier than Artorias. Artorias gave me fits when I first played that DLC. Havelset and good luck. See, the funny thing is, like, pretty much until I got to Artorias in that DLC, I was pretty much just using Havelset. Like, I was just a really heavy, tanky boy. Good luck to Manus. There you go. But like when I got to Artorias, that's when I learned like I really have to change things. Longbow Hawk Ring. Yeah, for range, poison arrows. Yep, you get through. Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's you can shoot him from the forest. I remember shooting him through like in like the cave, like right before you drop into his fight. Yeah, you can see him and you can just shoot him. Yeah, it's such a fun thing. I love that. Okay, what was I doing though? I got distracted by Dark Souls. got distracted by an almost 15-year-old game that I'm not playing right now. AP would be good. I also probably should heal. I should heal my L. Didn't heal very much. It was a little disappointing if I'm being honest. Okay, so we go Swift Stride here, I think. Onto you. Nice. Oh, stop shielding your allies! Yeah. That first one always gets me. It comes a little earlier than I'm expecting it to. Interesting. So some people can... You can successfully dodge with some people, like on those big, like, party-wide hits that you have to jump over. Some of them can get hit and some of them can dodge at the same time. I didn't realize that. Artorias was easy for you. You were in strange gear. The Manus basically caused you to abandon the game for 2 years. You killed him and didn't even finish the base game. There's no idea where to go anymore. It's funny. That's a crazy story. About 400 hours in Dark Souls Prepare to Die, 290 in Dark Souls Remastered. I am probably somewhere around there. I played a whole lot of Prepare to Die on the 360. Completely offline. I didn't have Xbox Live at the time, so I just played Dark Souls 1 completely offline. And I loved it to death. That game took over my life for like a full summer, basically. And then I fell in love with the rest of the series, of course, as a result. 80 and 2, 10 and 3. Oh, you didn't care for them? Man, 2... I think I ended up spending the most time in 2, but only because it's so freaking long. Like, I've completed 2 playthroughs of 2. One of them included all of the DLC, and was also with my friend. We were kind of doing co-op on. And we spent, like, 200 hours on a single playthrough. It was nuts. And 2's not even my favorite one. I think 1 is still my favorite. 3, I think, is technically probably the best, and I love it, but I think I just love 1 more because it was just so fresh and unique to me. 86 hours in Dark Souls 1, I haven't finished and didn't touch other games ever again. Fair enough. I mean, you know, it's not going to grab everyone the same way, obviously. But man, those games took over my life for a while, in a way. I love me some Dark Souls. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Do I go for the Lumiere Assault? And if I do, on who? I could also go for, like, a powerful. Could do a marking shot. I wonder, so... You've got 1... no, you've got 2 shields, you've got none, you've got none. And you're burning. So I feel like I probably want to maybe just focus down the guy on the left. So maybe what I ought to do is go Lumiere Assault. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, Lumiere Assault on him. Oh my god, I screwed it up. That sucks. Low fire damage. We do want to apply some burn. Oh, but we're in Virtuose. So which means... Do we have any effects? Yes. So... Per se is the one that we want to use, right? And that brings us into defensive, but saves us some AP. No one's marked though, which kind of sucks. Maybe Spark is the way to go, actually? I think we go Spark here. And we'll just stack it on top of this.
On me.
Nice. Nice, that's good. Okay, cool. For the first 5 games you've clocked in the most hours, wouldn't really recommend. 2 of them are idle games. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. Idle games are kind of different, right? Because you're not really actively playing them for most of the time. 2 idle games and 1 MMO? What's the MMO? I have to ask. You brought it up. I have to ask. What's your poison? A Thunderfall would still be good, but we need the AP. I don't really have a great way to gain AP without doing a basic attack. We can consume the lightning stain to do extra damage, which would be good, honestly. We can consume the fire stain to generate a light. So I mean that'd be 1-to-1. That does nothing for me. Immolation could be good, and I can. Oh, actually, Immolation might be the play. Again, though, I really do want the Thunderfall. We'll go Earth Rising. Well, actually, so do we still have armor? Yeah, you've still got armor. No. Okay, we'll do a basic. We'll do a basic on this guy. Keep the fire going. And then we probably need a basic from Gustav as well. Final Fantasy 14. Played 2.0, stopped at 2.1 because they screwed over crafters. Oh, that sucks. Did not care for the Flying Mount expansion. For MMOs, I've sunk way too many hours into outside of Steam. There was Ragnarok. I've heard of Ragnarok, never played that one. Love to play Ultima Online, that's another one that I've heard of. If you can find a shard that open that wasn't super insular. So Final Fantasy 14 is one of those ones. See, I used to really like MMOs when I was a kid, or like a teen, but I have a hard time playing them without friends, and I'm not the kind of person to just, like, make friends with strangers in the game. So that kind of limits a lot of my enjoyment of MMOs, but I've really wanted to play Final Fantasy 14, because from what I have played, it seems pretty cool, and I love Final Fantasy. But also because you played it and streamed it to some fanatic, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm sorry, I think I may be missing the context here. What did Caesar say? Oh, Dark Souls, okay. You streamed it to some fanatic, you can't do this, you can't do that. Half mage class. You can't use most of the magic class because it makes the fight too easy. Okay. Yeah, that's an annoying way. Yeah. Guessing it gives enough time to them to go get coffee. Yes. No, I get that. I totally get that. And having someone, like, tell you how to play like that is really annoying. Like, I love the game to death, and I think there's probably, you know, a few, like, optimal ways to play the game. But I'm never gonna tell someone how to play the game that they're playing, you know? Like, just, you figure it out for yourself, you enjoy the experience of figuring it out. Just have fun playing the game. Like, you don't need me to tell you how to play the game, you know? Just do whatever seems like a fun or good idea to you. And that's the best way to play. So for Mael, she's in defensive stance. We're about to, after Mael moves, we're about to endure the onslaught of all 3 of these guys. Is there any chance I can kill the first one? He's already got pretty heavy burn. I can go back into Virtuose stance, like immediately, with Swift Stride. It will do low damage. I mean, everything that I do that she does has low damage. But I think that honestly might be the play, because then I can back it up with another per se next turn against someone else. Let's do that.
Take cover.
Here we go. There we go. Dang it! I went earlier that time in anticipation and it still was wrong. Nice, the burn damage got him. Let's go. Played a ton, and yeah, the social aspect is super important. Your wife has been debating making a UO shard if she could get anyone besides you interested. Yeah. That's the other thing is, like, sometimes there are certain experiences that you want to be able to relive that are just not really feasible anymore. Because the audience just isn't there. Yeah, exactly. Having fun is how you play it. If it's in the game, you can do that. Totally. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm never going to tell anyone they can or can't play the game in a certain way. Especially since, like, you know, that's often how you find new, cool ways to play the game, or new, you know, even more efficient ways to play the game, is by doing things that may not make sense initially. On one hand, let's try to shoot 50 times a dragon tail. Yes, just to see what's gonna happen. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, that's a that's a really big problem. Like if someone's like trying to backseat you to the point of like, no, just keep shooting this dragon tail. We'll see. Something may happen. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it will. Yeah, that's insane. Because like I've done that. I've done the shooting the dragon tail to get the Drake sword early in the game to cheese through stuff, and it's fun to do if you like happen to figure that out yourself. But if you got someone like sitting there like with a whip, like making you keep shooting this dragon tail, like what are we doing? That's not fun. I think Thunderfall is the play now. Okay, we've got some AP on Gustav, which means we can do Lumiere Assault, and then you can do an overcharge on the last guy. Oh, nice, and she's in Virtuose, so this dude is dead. In fact, let's do this on him. Yeah! There we go. Nice! Oh my god! The dude was like untouched for most of the fight, and he just died in like 2 moves. That was awesome. Okay, we'll just do a little electrify here. Nice. That was a fun fight. I liked that one. Alright, so we're gonna find the 3 things. There's one. Use a freaking manticore tail whip as a weapon, right? Isn't that awesome? Tried to play Dark Souls recently. He went to Sen's Fortress and was like, yeah, Sen's Fortress. Sen's Fortress is something else, isn't it? Like, I speedrun Sen's Fortress. Whenever I do play Dark Souls these days, I play the rest of the game normally. Or, you know, relatively normally. And then when I get to Sen's Fortress, I just beeline it on the critical path to the end. I'm just not having it with Sen's Fortress. I spent so much time in there in my first playthrough. Like, Like, I'm good. I don't need to fall to the bottom and fight 3 freaking Titanite demons or whatever's down there. No, thank you. Where's this third thing? I don't want to go too far off. In this, yeah, let's go back. Where is it? The other two were so nearby, I feel like it can't be that far, right? Does this have anything to do with it? Is this like a platforming challenge? Oh, come on. Maybe you'll get back to it when you have no exciting games to play. Dark Souls is really, really good. I would say if you can get past Sen's Fortress, the game starts to really get very cool, in my opinion. But I understand that it's probably not everyone's thing, and it may be difficult to get to that point. Your wife can have her character run through Sen's Fortress. Oh yeah, I'm at the same point, honestly. Like I can just sprint through. Well, maybe I can't anymore. It's been a long time. But at one point, I could just sprint through Sen's Fortress. I'm not dealing with this. Get me out of here. And the Iron Knight Tarkus or whatever his name is like such a pushover once you know what you're doing. Where is this last lock? Am I crazy? The other two were like pretty close to it. I'm just not seeing the third one. Maybe this way? Love the heck out of Anne Orlando. Oh yes. Yeah, that's yeah, that's exactly my feeling. Anne Orlando is amazing. The archers can die in a fire, exactly, is the perfect way to put it. The archers can leave me alone. If every build was playing with your wife and you were both doing super vitality endurance builds, that was like really tanky. That's pretty fun. Fire, lightning, halberds. Nice. Chicken and biscuits. Is square great shield. Invaders would backstab you. Take 10% of the health after a backstab is crazy. yeah, imagine backstabbing someone and it does like nothing. It's like, oh, what have I done? what have I got myself into? I don't want to go this way. I'm so sure that I'm just missing the third lock on this, and I want whatever's in here. If anyone sees it, feel free to shout it out. I have no idea. I must just be, like, glancing right over it. Artorias fight is the only fun fight for you? Ornstein? Yeah. Man, Ornstein was the one that made me quit the game for a while when I first played it. I got really close on an Ornstein and Smaug fight when I had never beaten the game before, and I lost, and I was just furious. It seems funny now when they're so, like... I mean, it's so relatively tame now. When you've got fights like Melania and Elden Ring and stuff like that. But man, yeah, Ornstein gave me fits. Yeah, they tried to do the other one of you and the same thing happened. Yeah, that's a funny build because you're like, usually whenever I've played multiplayer Dark Souls, it's been like we've tried to like have different builds. Like one of us is kind of more of a caster and the other one's more of a tank, or one of us is like a dex archer and the other one's more of a, like a melee, whatever, a fists only something. Whatever goofy stuff we can come up with that still kind of complements each other. But like just doubling down on the vitality, on the vitality endurance build, having that like both be your thing, that's a pretty funny idea. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and press on with this and then just hope that the last lock is somewhere that I can see from wherever I'm going. Because I just really don't see it in this area. Sorry, give me a second. Just gotta respond to something here. Okay. You just suffer through the game. At least that's how it goes for you. It's a challenge you just get to say after I beat... Yeah. I beat Dark Souls, so I'm cool. Rather lose 2 honor runs. I mean, that's totally fair. It's, different things appeal to different people. I personally... It's not even really about the difficulty or like the being able to say that I beat Dark Souls. Like it might have been about that when I first started, but then the game itself just became so fun to engage with for me. Like the mechanics of leveling up your character and learning how all that works. And then also like peeling back the layers of the story as it's told through like, item descriptions and weird, vague kind of conversations you have with people. Like, I feel like once you really start to connect with the game, at least for me, whenever I started to really connect with the game, it really kind of became its own thing. It's a very unique...
Expedition 68. Elodie.
Oh, I thought it was
It's
going to...
a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us. But it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm. And it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Jeez, okay. Hang just a second here. There's just no way that, like, we can't get the, that locked item down there. I just really want that item. Oh, but yeah, my point about Dark Souls was just that. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be for everyone, but it's a special game in my eyes. I think we can all agree it was at least, you know, unique and fresh when it came out. It was a very... There wasn't another game exactly like Dark Souls when Dark Souls 1 came out. I mean, I guess there was Demon Souls, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and pop. Boom. And then do I do a Lumiere Assault? Do I just do a basic? Do I do a powerful? Do I do a marking shot? So we've already got mark on the big guy, so marking shot probably not really worth doing. Let's just go... Just go Lumiere Assault on him. Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. What happens if I just do an Ice Lance on him?
Ice, shut.
Almost got him. Works. Dang it. I got hit by all of those. Darn it. Let's just do this. Delete this guy real quick. He's gone. God, that's such a crazy combo. Yeah, let's just end it. There we go. Stuff, give me that. Okay. And now the problem is that I'm losing track of how to get back to the place with that item that I wanted. Pretty sure it's back this way. I mean, it's just got to be well hidden, right? Like there's... Wait a second. Oh, I've gone somewhere else. I've backed up too far. Yeah, you agree if that game touches you, don't need to play anything else. Yeah, it's yeah. It can lock you in for sure. You like story and the dialogues along with the difficulty. Battling some bosses 50 times just because it's there. I mean, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be part of the experience, but I get what you mean. Opening cutscene to Baldur's Gate 3 is more fun than, or is more exciting than all of Dark Souls 1. That's, you know, I get what you're saying. I don't know that I would necessarily agree, but I do see your point of view. Yeah, I have played the Witcher 3 tutorial like way back in the day. Like pretty much when it came out. I somehow have just not played the Witcher 3 in its entirety yet. It'll happen at some point. Okay, so down here was the thing that I want. And there's just no way. There's just no way that I can go up and out and do all that stuff to find the lock. The lock has to be in here. It simply must be. Where the hell is it? Yeah, I agree. The storytelling and stuff in Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls is very different from your traditional kind of RPG. That's part of what I like about it, but it's also, you know, different enough that it's definitely not going to be for everybody. Oh, there it is! God dang, finally.
Interesting.
Oh, we got a revived tin. Let's go. That was worth it. That's big. Don't think you ever cared for anyone in Dark Souls 1? Not even Clair? Dude, I love Clair. That person died so you can't hit the Estus. Yeah, it can be a little esoteric in how those relationships and interactions actually affect you as a player, which is a valid concern, or valid complaint for sure. But, like, once you understand how all the things tie together, it's actually kind of cool, in my opinion. But it does require you to take the time to, like, learn and understand that, which is not a... Like, you can't realistically ask that of most players. Like, that's a tall ask. And I get that. Personally, though, I found it very cool. I really enjoy unique experiences. If a game can come out and do something differently than other games have done it, then you've at least got my attention, you know? And I feel like Dark Souls does that in a number of ways. Or at least did, you know, when it came out. And didn't become its own genre. Or wasn't already its own genre, I mean. Okay, here's the... Wait, did I just do a big... Was that a big loop? Am I crazy? This map is starting to turn me around. Yeah, here's the... Here's these guys. Can I see the map, please? I have no idea where I am. Go there, the onion guy will die? You telling me you don't love Sigurd? Yeah, I guess if you're, like, again, if, like, you have someone, like, coaching you along the correct path to do these things and, like, telling you what to do, it's even harder to develop any kind of, you know, connection to the world or characters, right? Because you feel like you're just kind of following instructions. This isn't even your experience anymore. Like, that would ruin it for me, for sure. If I just had someone telling me, like, what I had to do every step of the way. But as it was, when I played the game myself, I actually really did enjoy the stories of, you know, of Clair and Sigurd, and, like, trying to, you know, figure out how to keep them alive and stuff.
So many. I don't like this.
Oh, really? We're censoring that? Come on, Twitch. Chill out. Yeah, when I'm fucked in the ass every second fight and don't care about this or that, that's fair. Again. Totally fair. I understand feeling that way. Oh my god!
This one is gigantic.
Look at that thing!
Avoid those at all costs.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks. It's just how it is. Dark Souls is very much the kind of game that not everyone is going to like, pretty much by design. And that's totally fine, I think. If you do what you're trying to do well enough and you connect with the people that you're trying to connect with well enough, then you've done your job. Oh, you're good. I don't mean to, I wasn't meaning to, like, you know, discredit your experience or anything. It's a completely valid opinion to have, absolutely. Another one of these mime guys, huh?
Not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you ever like find yourself in the mood to try it again for whatever reason, the mood just strikes you. Maybe just try to experience it your own way. Maybe you would enjoy it more. Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe it would be just as annoying to you as it was the first time. It's something to consider.
Feel the burn.
And if you don't like it, I mean, again, that's totally fine. It doesn't. Nothing should be for everyone. If you're making something for everyone, you're making nothing. Let's go. I'm torn because I kind of want to heal Luna. But also, I feel like Lumiere Assault. I mean, these guys are tough. Go with the offensive switch, right, and then into... Or no, we go Swift Stride. Oh! Okay, yeah, that does hurt. I feel like that'll be a good one to parry, though, if I can get the timing. We'll go Thermal Transfer, I think. Marking Shot may not be a bad idea, but I am low on HP and AP. Oh, if I had the AP... Oh, that would be perfect! Darn it! Okay. I'll just gather the AP for now and hope that I can dodge.
Finesse and grace.
We'll go with Spark here... Or, sorry, Per Se here.
Precise. Strike.
Oh no. That did like 1100 damage to the other enemies, and it did like 100 to him. So that's not good. Yeah, you're not gonna follow a guide to 100% anything. Shortest possible discoverable way for yourself. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's totally fair. Gosh, this is... I entered this battle in a bad way. I should have popped one of the big healing potions for the whole party before I went into this one. Let's see what I can get out of it, though. So it's not marked right now. I could do Ice Lance. Although I kind of would like to be able to... I'd kind of like to be able to use the increased damage on it. I could go Earth Rising. Oh no, okay, maybe Electrify into Ice Lance. Maybe that's the way to go. Let's try that. See, I'm almost at overcharge for Gustav, but everyone's so hurt. We'll do Recovery. So we're in defensive. How do we... Could go Swift Strike again, I suppose, because he's still on fire. Recover some AP. Leaves us ready to go into Per Se immediately. I mean, this guy's got so much HP, though. I've done Per Se before, and it did nothing. We might have to come back to this guy, honestly. I don't know that we're really equipped to deal with him right now.
Please survive.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, shoot.
I'm back.
Hey, don't talk that way about Siegward of Katarina. Onion Bro is good. He's a good guy. And he has a very sad story. Like, super sad. I mean, I get that you don't care. Because, you know, it's not your thing. But, man. His story is mega sad. Dude,
Danger!
does so little.
Let's push forward.
Oh man, this is gonna be a rough one. So the plan was Ice Lance now, right? I think it was Ice Lance. That slows it down a little bit. Could do Lumiere Assault. It's gonna make me have to... Well, I could also do Marking Shot, but I want the Overcharge, so that's why I'm thinking of Lumiere Assault. I'm gonna have to get AP anyway. So let's just do this.
Blades sharpened.
In defensive, let's go. So we need to apply some fire. Or really we... Oh, I should have applied Mark, maybe. Maybe Mark would have been the way to go. Okay. Next time. We'll do... Spark... No, offensive switch. Ah, dang it! Okay, that's okay.
Let's push forward.
That could have been worse. Shoot. So Ice Lance didn't do a whole lot. Dang. Might just do Immolation just to keep the burn on, but I need some AP for Luna. Yeah, need AP for him as well. I mean, if I did an AP item... No, I don't think it works the same way that it does in Final Fantasy X, unfortunately. Okay, she's an offensive, which means it should be perfect to move to Swift Strike here. Or Swift Stride, I mean.
No margin for error.
I guess maybe time to stack more Immolation. Or maybe I should heal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna heal her.
Feeling better.
Get ready.
Oh my god. Oh, and she got silenced! Come on! I almost dodged all of those. Would have been perfect.
For those who come after,
Oh my god.
Not giving up.
This is not going well. Okay. Okay, hang on! Hang on! Hold the phone. We're in business. She's silenced. Oh, I think I need... Dang it! I think I needed Gustav to heal her with that to clear the status effect. That's annoying. That sucks. We got it, though! We got it! First try, baby! Let's go. We got a new haircut out of it, so that's good. That's what I was looking for. Thank you for that.
An advantage.
Thanks for the GG. I didn't think I was going to be able to take that on the first attempt. I'm a little surprised. Oh yeah, let's I guess let's take a look at this. So what is that from Mael? It kind of looked like it was Mael-ish. Yeah. Okay, I kind of like that. Again, it would be nice if there was a way to rotate the characters. I don't think I really have a preference, to be honest. I think they're both nice. Stick with the classic for now, I guess. Yeah, dear God. Okay, wait, was that couldn't have been it in this direction, right? Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Ooh, okay. We've got an ad coming in here in just a couple of minutes, so let's... This seems like a good spot to slow it down. I'm very interested in how we're suddenly, like, back in, like, you know, man-made buildings here. This is taking a turn. Anyway, yeah, let's take a small break here to run the ad, and then we'll come back with some more. Went to go get food. Did you find the lock? I did. I did find the lock, and I got something out of it. I'm pretty sure I got a Pictos that I have yet to actually equip. But I did find it, and we've moved on into this cool, you know, more open kind of section of the area that we were in. There's this massive... I can show you this before we get to the ad break for sure. There's this guy. So I'm sure we're going to have to do something about that. Yeah, oh my. I think that might have been exactly what I said when I walked out and saw him. But yeah, we've got a little bit more exploring to do. So I'm going to throw us over to the BRB. Take another small break. We'll be back for some more of this insane game. Here, we put some music on. Y'all enjoy. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're back. Let's go ahead and go over here. Do a little pause there. Keep it going. Right, so there's 2 pads here. Kind of want to see what's down here first. Ah! That's what's down here first. Okay. What's over here? Hey, look at that. Oh, dear God. God, the scenes in this game are absolutely stunning. Okay, let's take a rest here for sure. Do some upgradings. Give him some more HP. We'll up the might. And I like his agility being high. I kind of want Gustav to be my first one to act in pretty much every fight, I think. You're the ugliest monster ever created? Only if you don't count the ones that you've dated. Let's see, for Mael, luck would be great. I would love to have her doing lots of crits. Agility. See, like, I want her acting after Gustav. It's like, I don't want her to be too fast. Because I want Gustav to be able to put on, you know, some mark. Or actually, I probably want her moving after Luna, too. Because she does, one of her abilities does well with enemies that are already on fire. So I probably want her moving third, honestly. So, like, I feel kind of counter-incentivized to level agility here. I mean, it does also up attack power and defense eventually, which is cool. But, like, defense also ups defense, you know? Had a little league team, but I never participated. I love the I love the insults or the responses that you can use in that game that are like not the correct ones. The ones that are like, I just need to think of something that rhymed. You know? There's like one about a PTA. I can't remember what they all are off the top of my head. But I love those. I love the idea of being insulted in such a way and then responding with such a strange non sequitur just because it rhymes. Okay, so I'm thinking luck for sure. At least 1 on luck. If I dump 3, so okay. So it's gonna be 2 on luck max. I might go 1 on luck, 2 on might, or 1 on luck, 1 might, 1 vitality, or maybe 2 luck, 1 vitality. I think I might go 2 luck, 1 vitality. I think that's the play. You were searching one response for ages, but they they understood it. It was just the very first Rottingham encounter. Sorry, I think I might have misunderstood this. You were searching one response for ages, but misunderstood that it was just... Oh, then you understood... Okay, sorry. That took me longer than it should have. But then you understood it was the very first Rottingham encounter. Gotcha. Yes, totally. That you're like really trying to figure it out, and then it's like, oh no, I wasn't gonna win this. Wait, did that apply? Are we good? Are we all caught up here? No, that didn't apply. Oh no, I haven't done Luna yet. My bad. Electroplated or something. Yeah, I don't remember which response that's part of, but that's a funny idea. Electroplated. So for Luna, we'll go. We'll up the agility. What's her agility at? 5. Her speed's at 295. That's really the actual key thing to note. 295. Okay. Yeah, I think I just want to make sure that she's not above the speed of Gustav or Luna. I think I want both of them to be faster than Mael so that I can set Mael up to do some real damage. Cool. So then, yeah, I think so agility is good. Although it would up defense, which is cool. If I do like if I go 2 defense, that also ups crit rate. I can go 2 defense, 1 agility, which would up speed and defense even more. That seems kind of good, honestly. And then that one also affects my crit rate. At least while I have this weapon equipped, I think, is how that works. In might, I don't think matters all that much. Like, I mean, it's probably good to have it higher, obviously, but like, I don't think it's mega important for Luna right now. I want her crit rate to be high, that's for sure. And this does that. It also keeps her moving at a good speed. I think this is what I want. So when I say, every enemy I've met, I've annihilated, you say, I once found some gold, but it was just electroplated? It's a good line. I'd forgotten about that one. Yeah, we obviously in the speedrun completely skip over that first encounter with Rottingham. I think that's even true if you, even if you don't have song skip enabled. So it's funny to kind of revisit that. Still are waiting for more points for you. For you, you've only got the 1 point. You can't buy anything anyway. You got 4. I wanted to get Mayhem. Let's grab that. So now I'm at the point where I have to start figuring out which skills I want to not include, because I can only have 6. Thunderfall I quite like. Ice Lance I also enjoy. Immolation is really good for setting up a number of things. Electrify I really don't use. I think I can toss Electrify. I think I can swap Electrify for Mayhem here. And I think that will be good. Okay. Let's roll with that for now. Look at this. This is awesome. Just you can't get over how cool these scenes are.
This building has a certain melancholy beauty. A lone outpost of humanity nestled amongst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Wouldn't expect a Cartesian engineer to understand beauty.
I was saying this to someone earlier, but this game like does Final Fantasy better than modern Final Fantasy games. Like, it evokes a lot of the same feelings and a lot of the same, like, enjoyment in the systems and the environments in the story as, like, peak prime Final Fantasy games did. But it's obviously not, it's not Square, and I feel like the recent, I don't know. I didn't play Final Fantasy 15. I started Final Fantasy 16. And I'm not blown away. You were searching for that response for ages, but wiki pages about sword fighting, it just didn't have it. The answer for that one just didn't exist. Weird, huh? And when you played it yourself to make screenshot for the burning, that's when you found it. That's hilarious. I mean, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Like, that sounds really frustrating, but it's also kind of funny. Mael, you think Mael is Shadowheart? I think you might be right. I think that might be correct. So we've only got 2 of these guys. Why don't we just...
Let the ink flow.
Oh, I should have marked one of them. I wasn't thinking. I definitely should have used mark. Honestly, I'm just gonna basic here, and then just use the big thunder ability on the next turn, and then win.
Ready to evade. Careful, Mael. Let the ink flow. Lightning, strike!
There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. I would like to kill you. He doesn't have anything cool I can shoot, does he? He does have 2 shields, so I could just pop both of these and then do a basic. Or even... yeah, do a marking shot. Let's do that. Oh, wait, what? I didn't see you. Damn it. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, no. If I had realized that, that would have changed things. I only saw the big guy. Oh well. We'll still give him the lucky shot. And then for you, we will do immolation here. And then Swift Stride.
Please survive.
Oh man, I almost got that one. Heaven preserve me, you look like something that's died. The only way you'll be preserved is in formaldehyde. I may not be getting these word for word, but I've connected the important parts in my speedrunner brain, at the very least. Do we go Thunderfall here? I think we do, right? Oh, we definitely do Thunderfall here.
Lightning, strike!
heck? Yes, dude. And then for say.
Ready to evade.
Man, that's fun.
Dodge Gustav.
Okay.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to get anything out of that, but I had to try. You're gone! You're gone! Nice. Combat in this game is so fun. They did a great job. You should do the full response, not your lips or your mother, Al. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna come at me with the full insult, I'll come at you with the full response, you know, or I'll at least do my best. I can't guarantee that it will be the perfect full response, but I'll hit the main points of it at least. Okay, yeah, let's just do this real quick. Cool. And I kind of feel like doing a marking shot.
Let the ink flow.
I kind of want you to do an immolation on this guy.
Feel the burn.
And then you can do... Darn it. Whatever, I'll just kill him.
Let's dance.
Nice. So you're already immolated. Let's do the thermal thing. Nice. Oh, this combat rules. This is so fun. Depends on game which you compared the combat to. Compared to Dark Souls, combat seems fun. Compared to Curse. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, you know, I tend to not compare, you know, combat or, you know, aspects of games to other games that are not really similar. The combat in this game and the combat in Curse or the combat in Dark Souls are not really comparable. Like, you can't say one of them is better objectively than the other because they're all so completely different. You could say that you enjoy one over the other, and that makes perfect sense. But like saying that one is 100% absolutely definitely better than the other in all circumstances is just simply not true. Curse is better objectively. I mean, as a Curse speedrunner, yes. But also as someone who has been the victim of Rottingham hundreds of times, God, no. I keep thinking that that will do 1 shield of damage to this guy, but it doesn't. And that's important to know. Don't let your PTSD distort the truth. Look, I love insult sword fighting. I do. I think it's really fun. But I also like combat systems that aren't insult sword fighting. I can enjoy multiple things. And I do, frequently. Okay, so this dude's marked, which is great. I've only got 3 AP, so I could technically, like, pop both of these on this guy. I can't do a marking shot. No, okay, I can pop one of them and do a marking shot. That might be the way to go. Let's do that. Pop one. Marking shot on you. So he's vulnerable and marked, and also the other guy's marked. And now we can honestly Earth Rising. I feel like that'd be a little bit of a waste though. Let's just do Immolation on the big guy. And then offensive switch here. I'm so close to getting that parry combo. I really want to hit it. I think it's going to feel good when I do. Oh no, not the shield.
Flow.
Dang it. I really didn't want that. So you've got 2 shields. Dang it. Come on. I could go Thunderfall. Yeah, actually Thunderfall is totally the play. Let's do that.
Lightning. Strike.
No AP. Let's just kill this dude. Nice. Let's go. Man. Now that I've got Mael here fully rolling with the party, and I'm starting to get her leveled up and stuff, this combat's starting to go really well. It's starting to flow in a really fun way. There he is again. Shoot. I'm just remembering there was something a little bit of a ways back here that I wanted to look at. And I think it was guarded by a giant monster. That was kind of far-ish back. I don't know if it was before the flag here, but it might have been. I'm going to back up just a little bit to check. Was it down here? I think it might have been down here. Yes. Okay, this was it. I kind of want to see what this is about. So let's hit up this flag. Let's get some rest. Maybe level up a little bit. Nothing for you. Mael has leveled up. They've scaled the XP in a really good way, in that the like she was, I think 3 levels behind, 3 or 4 levels behind when she was added to the party, and now she's like almost caught up. Like they obviously did a good job of giving you space to upgrade the new character, but also keeping her up to strength with the party, which is good. Let's give her some HP. Let's give her a little luck. And even more luck. Why not? Nothing for you, nothing for you. Skill points. I don't know if I have any that I want to spend. Not on Gustav. Do I want Fluoret Fury? Oh, I think I do want Fluoret Fury. I think I really do want that one. I'm going to have to figure out how to work that into the repertoire here. But I think that's going to be very helpful, actually. So offensive switch, we definitely want per se. We definitely want spark is good. Engagement we want, I think, because of the potential future combo potential. You know what I mean. Swift stride is also very strong. Guard up, I haven't actually used guard up at all. And I think with her position as like my kind of third in action, my sort of, you know, home run hitter, my third batter, as it were. Probably guard up is not the thing to have her on. I think we probably want to give her Flare of Fury instead. 6 AP is tough. Something to keep in mind. Hey, what are you doing? Come on. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Now, let's see how this goes. Surprised that actually worked, honestly. Virgin. Man, I really would prefer Gustav to open. Have I increased Luna's speed too far? Because, like, if I could open this with, like, Mark and then Immolation, and then follow up with, Mael's, you know, ability that capitalizes on burn, that could be super strong. I think Immolation's probably still the way to go, though. Coming face to face with me, leave you petrified. Is that your face? I thought it was your backside. You do marking shot now. Do marking shot. Well, no. I'll save marking shot. Honestly, I think I might just take the AP because I want to set up marking shot for Mael's next turn. So for now, she's gonna go into. Yeah, we'll do Swift Stride now. Eats, Maya? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean eats? No, what? Was that dodgeable? What do you mean? Could I have done anything about that? What? Stop eating my friends! Dude! That like blows my whole plan apart. That sucks so much. Oh my god. What does exhaust do? What does exhaust do? Oh, jeez. Alright, could go thermal transfer, could go thunderfall. Kinda like thunderfall. Exhausted is a status effect that prevents the character from gaining AP. Well, that blows. Excuse me. That is one French boss. Hello, Lemming. You are not wrong. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Probably Thunderfall. Weak to lightning? Yes. Yeah, definitely weak to lightning. Yeah, as we've just demonstrated. I'm really hoping that I get my L back, because she was kind of really crucial to the whole strategy that I had going into this fight. Can I have to be able to do something to free her, right? I shoot this gun? No? That's not it? Just a waste of AP, right? We're also 2 off of the overcharge, so... I might just... I think I just have to take the AP. I dodged one of those. Dang. Alright. So I'm running into the AP wall here as well. I could do thermal transfer. I don't have the stains to make perfect use of it. But I could also do immolation, because I can get good use out of that. Except he's not marked. Damn, okay. Huh. Oh, thermal transfer is no good right now. I should not do thermal transfer because he's not burning. I think immolation or basic attack is the only real play here. I'm gonna go immolation.
Feel the burn.
Right, overcharge, so let's just hit him with it.
For those who come after.
Nice! Yes! Mael, come back to me! I need you! Please! I like that she didn't actually take any damage. She's at full health. Somehow. After being nearly digested by a giant otherworldly being. She's totally fine. Okay, so he's burning now, which is great, except I don't have any AP. So I just have to do basic here. I could take the AP item, but like, kind of what's the point? No, actually, I think that does actually make sense in this instance. I think this is a good time to use it, now that I'm thinking about it. Hey, Frozen Spade! Poking your head in to say hi? Yeah. Take it easy. Thank you for hopping in. Always good to see you. Just got home from a gig. Hope the gig went well. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for dropping in. Catch you later. Not messing it up at all. You know, I think I'm doing okay. I don't think this has gone terribly. I don't think I have the AP to do the healing thing. I do not. Yeah, Gustav desperately needs AP now. I might double down on the AP usage here. Let's do it.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh, cool. Now we're in business, because he's on fire, which is great, because then I can do this. Yes, it is Shadowheart. I think it's Mael, the like fencer sword girl. That's Shadowheart. Same voice actor. Yeah, we're finding a lot of connections between this and Baldur's Gate 3, and also a lot of. Personally, I'm noticing a lot of like Final Fantasy X parallels. Not necessarily direct connections like voice actors or anything like that, but like story-wise and kind of mechanics-wise, this feels like a bit of a blend between Final Fantasy X and Baldur's Gate 3, and then also they just like sprinkled in everything that we've learned about JRPGs over the last 30 years. So far, it's been very fun. I've had a good time. So he's on fire now. I've got 5 AP. Thunderfall, I think, was probably the play. I could also go Thermal Transfer, but I think Thunderfall is what I do here. Nice, nice. Good substantial damage. Yeah, I'd heard a lot of good things as well. I had a couple of friends who were like hounding me to play the game, and I was like, I just don't have time. So I figured if I force myself to play it on stream, then I can finally play it on a consistent schedule, and I'll get through it. And it's worked well so far. The game is great. I recommend it for sure. If you're interested at all, it's what people say it is. They're not lying to you. I think healing is probably good here, then we get the charges. Yeah, I think we can, well, but then I can also do Mark. No, we'll do Mark Shot. This is the perfect time to do Mark Shot. Yeah, per se. This is it. This is the move. Boom! Yes, that felt so good to pull off. That's awesome. Yeah, the combat has layers that kind of stack on themselves in a way similar to like Final Fantasy X did. But it kind of takes that to another level, I would say. Like what you just saw there was me like stacking multiple mechanics on top of each other to do huge damage to finish off a guy that was, you know, theoretically insurmountable. And this game does a great job of stacking those kinds of challenges against you and like forcing you to find fun ways to solve them. I'm having a really good time, if you couldn't tell. Okay, wait, do I really not have any no upgrades? Okay. Unfortunately, I am getting to the point where I need to consider stopping before I go for too long. This kind of seems like the perfect spot. Okay. Yeah, I think I do have to stop for tonight. But man, I am really loving this game.